So at least give you something different. But
What's up?
the day starts with a couple of DEFCON 4 photos of you, rubbing your back and with an ice, bottle of ice water on your back.
Yep.
Oh my God, what's wrong with his back? What was going on there?
No, Troy put some pretty hot oils on there. My lower back's used to it. It's accustomed to it, and we do it all the time, just so I can get loose. But decided to put some up on my neck, and it's not as tolerant as my lower back, and so it gets awfully hot. I mean, that's, it's common in pretty much every other sport, especially hockey. Those guys put some pretty hot stuff on their legs, but you become accustomed to it. My lower back's pretty immune to it, but my neck's not.
Were you just cooling it down? Did you cool
It was
down?
hot. No, it's hot. I mean, as soon as you heat up, the whole idea is to keep my spine loose. My spine is not what it used to be, and never will be.
On the course, you talk about familiarity, and I'd just be curious as it relates to Memorial, which is your only other start post-pandemic. This has got a lot more structure than Memorial does. Was it at all odd to you? I mean, are you only looking tee to green, or can you notice some of the emptiness and openness?
No, it's very different. Our walks are very different. The coming off the greens, then there's no grandstands. The build out is nowhere near what we had it, and it is very different, and it's very foreign. Some of the greens complexes look, I can't put it, a lot bigger because they don't have the structure around the greens, and we don't have thousands upon thousands of people walk around this golf course. So it's a very different atmosphere.
Just to follow up on something Beamer asked, because I think you mentioned with the previous putter it was longer, which would help you practice. What was the decision to go back to this putter?
Just stubbornness, I guess. I practice all the time with, I have been with a longer putter, and the one I've been using that one for 21 years, and then also my 8802. So, I switch back and forth, between all of those. I really do practice my 8802 probably the most, because I like feeling that toe release, and I like putting with my right hand, and so that's basically my training aid. And then I went to a longer putter to get more reps in. Went with it at the PGA, had one good day, which was the first day, and other than that, I didn't really putt well. When I was at home practicing, I didn't really use this putter. I was practicing the other one to make sure I can get some reps and get some feel, and all of a sudden heck with it. I'll just put it in play and see how it goes, and it worked.
This might be a stupid question, but can you just make your gamer a little bit longer? Just reshaft it?
Yeah, that is the thought. I've thought about doing that, but I don't know. I don't know. I just can't do it. I've regripped it. I've sent it to Scotty to rebuild the hosel because I've thrown it a few times. But I've never dinged the shaft. So that's the same shaft for the last 21 years. So the hosel has been warped a few times, but it's still the original shaft.
Tiger, two quick ones. How would you describe your feel on the greens through round one?
I had a good feel today. I had nice pace, and I like the speed of these greens. They're fast, even though they're soft, but they're still quick. I just felt comfortable. That's one of the weird things about golf. It's just the way it is sometimes.
And Todd touched on this. Your approach here for the toughest stretch of the season. Do you just block off and say one round at a time, one event at a time, or you got to build to get to Atlanta, and then of course win?
Well, I got to get to Atlanta first. I'm not in, and so the top 30 guys who do qualify, for East Lake they're gonna play a hefty load here. So whoever those 30 guys are, but there are guys that if they wanted to, they could take a week off here and there if they wanted to, either this week or next week. I think the majority of the guys are trying to play their way into the staggered start, and trying to give us the best chance to win at East Lake. So majority of the guys I think will be playing.
Good plan. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, man.